glasses on, gentlemen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Hey, you can get a motion for the minutes from last meeting? Motion from Ken, a second from Mike.
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, get a motion to pay the bills from last month. Motion from Tom, second from Mike. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, this is not Stu's meeting, so Jesse, you are up.
Hydrant flushing will begin on the 20th, which is next Monday, and then we'll start leaf pickup the 3rd of November. Got the sidewalk removed, graded, poured, and asphalt patched back on 7th Street. Cleaned the primary lift station, and then electric reinstalled service at 400 South Pleasant Street, new service at 712 Park Row, new service at 808 North Main, and we got the trail lights replaced.
Do we have any more sidewalks on the agenda for the year, or are we?
Just a couple small things.
Yeah, okay,
I'll be back, not next week,
okay,
probably on Tuesday.
okay.
You said you did get the trail light? Fix the trail light?
All right, leaf back, have we had it out and checked it and everything good on it?
Not serviced it and got tires on it last week.
Good, all right. All right. Questions for Jesse, anyone? Okay. Gary?
I only have one thing. I spoke with Mike Potts today. He says we'll have the new 2026 Explorer in January. I said I'm after the first of the year that we gotta have. So he said as soon as it gets closer and he gets a firm date and he gets the VIN number, then said he'd let me know.
Okay.
And there was new colors for 2026, but he could still get that lease package in the 2025 color that mostly matched the Tahoe.
Okay.
Very similar.
Okay.
That was quick. That's surprising.
Okay, maybe one of you guys can answer, how are we setting on the ordinance we served on the house on Harrison Street?
I haven't heard any more, so I'm assuming that's gotta be expired by now, isn't it? So I would think. I don't know what the actual day was. It's gotta be. It's definitely been more than 15 days. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
So is the next,
things are tarped up there, but I mean.
Under our one ordinance,
What we talking about? A trailer? Camper? Camper.
Camper there at the bottom of the hill.
I mean,
Is he living in it? Oh, that's different than parking a car.
Yeah.
that's,
you can't do that. So we'll have to get Stu involved then.
yeah,
Okay.
it will definitely be a different.
I will let Stu know. I'll give Stu a call. I'm not gonna wait till 2 weeks. I'll call him tomorrow and have him get working on that. No need to string this one out. Give him a chance to get it moved before it gets cold out.
Supposedly Scott, last time I talked to Scott Shelley, who's the tenant there, he
Yep.
doesn't own it, but he's a tenant. He even said he was trying to find somewhere, for
Okay.
to go, and I said, well, it's not, the thing about it is, it's not just gonna be to another part of town.
Yeah.
It's here and then there. Last I heard from him.
Okay.
He wants him.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
Okay. Why you let him put it there?
So he said, he was just trying to help a guy.
Sure. Okay. Then look at what I get. Okay. All right, questions for Carrie, anyone? Kim?
Okay, Okay, I just have a couple things. I finished CDBG class 301, took the exam today, so I should be done with that part of it. There's one more final exam to take, and then I'll be certified on January the 1st, if I pass all that. I did follow up on the pigeons about if they were, what percentage of, and he said that with the population and the generational nesting that's there, that definitely the habitats have to be addressed first before you do anything, but he said that they can guarantee not 100%, but up to 90% that they would get rid of the population for that cost that I presented to the RDC. The other thing is the venue for the amphitheater downtown. I wanted to know if you guys were okay with us renting that out to people to use, for the public to reserve that space for $50.
Need the same as a scout cabin, would that money go to the town, go to
Yes.
the VRA?
It would go to the
Yeah,
town.
I mean,
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Right.
As long as we can keep who's got it, so there's no fight over it.
Yeah, well, we thought that way there's a reservation and people can actually guarantee that they know that they'll have it for certain days and things like that. And that would keep it being used and everything. So I already made a flyer and everything. I'll get that posted.
we get a motion to do that? Motion to put that into our rotation? Motion from Troy, second from Ken.
Wait a minute.
Well, let's see. I was thinking like party, they could do like open house parties, they can do class reunions, meetings, like things like that, like.
Probably have to.
No
Okay.
alcohol? Yeah,
No alcohol.
yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
Yep.
Yeah, they get a list of rules.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I can post that with the flyer when I put it on there.
All in favor of that then?
Bar's too close. Bar's too close.
And then next week we have the AIM
Right.
conference, and that's really all I have.
Okay. Questions for Kim, anyone? Have you heard any more out of Jeff Inman up there?
Yeah, he did receive 2 offers for it so far, but they're sight unseen. I don't know how legitimate those offers are going to be, but he did get 2 offers for it already.
Okay, Jesse, if those don't follow through, I think we're going to have to cite him for a building violation to start getting rid of the pigeons in his building. That's the main nesting place right now in his building. Ron's taking care of his, so it's time for Jeff to take care of his.
So once we, with that bid, once we deplete it, how do we keep it depleted?
Well, that would be where the laser lights come in. He said laser lights would be good, but with this type of population.
Gotta get rid of it
Right now,
first.
it can go because they're actually nesting, and it's not happening in there. So that's what they're taking care of. They're always going to be attracted to smell.
Yeah.
But also that's always going to be an issue. But he did say that laser lights would, that was what I initially. Population. The way they are.
Where would you mount those lasers?
They'd have to be high.
You're gonna be putting them on private property, right?
Well, we got a private property down there, we just inherited.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is that enough to control the whole area?
I think they're more powerful than you think, it'd be high, so we may have to set it up there on that pole back behind, high.
And he showed me like Terre Haute, he showed me one in Terre Haute, how they
Yeah.
were getting the courthouse.
Yeah.
They have pros. That he did show me how they, like he said, with the nesting and the population, that it really want to grow that population, clean it up.
Probably oscillate.
It'd probably take a couple downtown. Yeah. No.
It shouldn't be that
No,
way.
it's, they cross, and they'll move, but it won't ever go down.
They can map
All right, Terry's not here tonight, he had an appointment somewhere. Briefly, I'm just gonna talk about zoning a little bit, it's been a thorn in everybody's side. Stu sent out an email today at the end of the day, made a copy of it, made multiple copies. The reason he had to approve those duplexes is because it is permitted under ag, he said. It's listed under 32.2.4, dwelling, single family or two family. He said it's pretty vague. This is not a town council decision. And people out there need to know this is not a town council decision. They can look it up. Mr. Ratcliffe's attorney had found it.
I think we need to revisit this later on down the road. But everything's done by the book. I don't understand why the duplexes are going in. It says single family and two family, so why is the duplexes being pushed? That's something we need to ask Stu.
Well, Stu told me, and the best answer I have on that, I don't have the full answer, but he was turned down for a subdivision, which he didn't meet the criteria for a subdivision. But for some reason it does the two family, I don't know. But Stu can give you more answers. I don't have them.
Turned down by who?
The zoning appeals. So, anyway, Stu will be at the next meeting. Any more questions, directed to him.
Yeah, I think we have.
Okay, under old business, I guess we need a motion to approve the amended salary ordinance 2025-03. That includes the insurance rebate. We get a motion to approve that. Same salary ordinance, the only difference is it includes the insurance rebate going to the employees that have paid down on that.
So would that go along with the ordinance with vacation, or not vacation, but the holidays?
No, that's not even on today's. This is salary ordinance only.
Yeah, I guess I need to read the first one.
Okay. So you get a motion for that?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, second.
Yep.
Roy, all in favor? Okay, new business.
Well, we need to amend his contract too. Salary ordinance. Carrots. Comp time.
I don't think you have to amend it for comp time.
Well, that's what she said.
Well, I don't see that.
Well, that's what I wondered.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Well, yeah, because if,
Because his contract states no.
well, yes, I agree. Well, we're not saying you are, but. Well, evidently somebody is. If you were to work, yeah, if you were to work, why are you looking at me?
No, I'm just saying.
I didn't bring
somebody,
it.
obviously.
No, I'm just saying, if, like, during this over here, I mean, you worked overtime. So, fair is fair. I think time and a half should be paid regardless, or not time and a half, but overtime, whatever it is. I mean, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
I'm not, I'm just saying, yeah, that needs to be amended, because it's stuff going on. I agree. And
I don't.
it's something we're going to have to,
You're
Yeah,
opening up a
we're-
can of worms.
yeah.
Good.
that's something we gotta,
Really are.
that's something we gotta talk over and look over. But if special events come up, people working overtime and spending a lot more hours, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it needs to be revisited. And with the amphitheater and just the way everything's changed.
Well, let's bring that up in Stu's here at the next
Yeah, I
meeting and
think we
see how to
should.
handle that correctly. Because that's beyond us,
Yes.
beyond us. Okay. Any other new business? Amber, do you have any new business that need to be brought to your attention? Okay. Anybody here have new business that needs brought up? All right. Time for public comments and discussion then. Anybody? Quiet crowd. Dave, anything at all? Okay. Announcements. November meeting will be Wednesday, November 12th at 6 p.m. Wednesday, November 12th, 6 p.m. be our next meeting. Mike, anything?
Just the one.
Okay, just a little information on the Baxter building. Needs one more dehumidifier in the basement. It also doesn't have the fans yet, they haven't been ordered. Who's gonna order them, how that goes, but, and the other thing is, people that were gonna do the concrete work down along the alley, doesn't look like they're gonna, just the information I have, doesn't look like they're gonna be able to do it in a timely manner. Not be able to do it, not in October for sure. That's what I just got the information on, so I don't know what we're gonna do with it yet. That's just about the only thing, we just have to go ahead and, like I said, get the 3 fans and another dehumidifier, is just what was suggested. I think they're about done with the mold issue. I would assume they probably won't sign off until they get that other dehumidifier in there and some fans.
Well, last time Jesse was up there, Mike, they didn't have the drains hooked up.
They're hooked up now.
They are hooked up.
Yeah, they're hooked up. One in the basement, I did some checking on the one in the basement. I haven't seen it, but it was understood that they're using a pump to pump it up and into rain. Didn't like that, but I mean, that's about the only thing I guess they could do with it. But that's the way it is right there. They are hooked up. Supposedly, I haven't physically looked at them, but they are saying they need one more dehumidifier in that basement.
Okay, we get a motion to order another dehumidifier then. And you ordered the others, didn't you? We get a
Where's it
motion-
go? Where you wanna put it?
Basement?
That's a large one down there.
Oh, it's all.
Yeah, they were the big ones down there.
Yeah. We could try it and see, but there's just what you're suggesting, just because of the size, volume down.
So what we got wasn't enough.
They don't think. Again, there's no mathematics or anything else we put to the things. Work it does work. Those are just suggestions, one more dehumidifier and 3 fans, move it around. But the ones that we have are hooked up and operating.
Do they have fans also there, Ken?
I really don't know. Can't get 'em out.
So if we stop the water from getting in, it's sealed up. Humidifiers now, what we got aren't gonna work.
That's just all they told me, is that's what we need the extra one in thing. Noah on that, and evidently he was talking to the guys that did the mold remediation. I don't know,
I've not been in it since we got done.
Jesse, can you talk to Shields, see if he'd be interested in pouring that concrete in front, stump that? Are you familiar with what needs to be done? Okay. Let's do that.
That's the only thing I've got.
Okay. Tom? No. Troy? Jenna?
Nope.
All right, last chance, anybody?
Kim, was you gonna say something?
I just had a question about the Baxter building. So is Noah not able, because I talked to him last week, he said he'd be down there by the end of this week to fix the masonry on the wall that was leaking. And I guess.
Yes. He talked to his contractor for the concrete and said that he won't be able to make it on the time set for October. So it looks like November is gonna be real iffy. So we, right now, at this point, we don't have that thing. Noah's pretty well done. I haven't done a physical on it, but it's been some things taken care of, like the stairway's been protected a little bit better, sealed up, I mean, as far as closed up and stuff, I keep the weather out. But that's the only thing he really came back with, and the idea, I don't know if he had spoken with the cleaning guys. They're the ones that were talking about the extra. I haven't talked, just the information Noah gave me today.
Well, and just from my understanding, with the basement, if you don't get that fixed.
Exactly, right.
Get that fixed, because it's leaking into the basement out off the wall.
Yeah, that's gotta be fixed, so I mean, that's what it does, where it goes down and goes back in and uses some asphalt, patch it, or whatever you wanna call it, down to seal those cracks, or whether we get the Shields or somebody in there to do it.
Mike, can the guy do it in December, or do you know?
Well, he didn't say, I mean, the idea was, he said they would not be able to meet the October deadline.
Okay.
So at this point, we're still,
They can put antifreeze in there, but it's not ideal to do. But they can put antifreeze in the mortar. I'll do it.
I don't really, and like I say, maybe I'll get Noah to have his contractor talk to me to see what actually the plan is. I don't know if they're gonna cut that asphalt and put the concrete down beside it. I have no idea. They just said that that's not been anything drawn up. I know of.
There's nothing diverting the water away from it either, so.
Well, Mike, why don't you get with Noah again then and follow up, see if you can get a date.
We'll see if we can get something, because that's what he told me today. I
Hold
would
off
not
on
give
that.
him a date.
Spending more money till we get that done.
I doubt Shields would mess with that little.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
But I don't know
All right.
anybody else.
All right, looks like that's it. Meeting adjourned.
That's the ordinance. That's our, subdivision ordinance. You should have one, I think. Oh, maybe not.
There's that.
Hey, you got another one of those?
Yep.
Tom can read it?
Yep.
He didn't get one. Yeah, that's what we need to have.
Where's our zoning man?
He's not here tonight. See, it's stakes right there. Everything's done right.
So did
Single
you look at
dwelling,
some of these
family,
people?
and two family.
Yeah.
Right, at first, our zoning
Oh, here.
committee turned him down. Couldn't build
Another
more
one.
than 3 houses. Everything's
that?
done
I mean, King
done
Mooresville
done
like
right.
that.
Why is he going for duplexes?
Yeah.
He's just being,
Crazy.
I don't know, that's something we gotta ask Stu, but, I mean, if we can't stop him regardless, just houses,
Just do the what?
the single family houses.